glorious, smooth as hell. This is my food processor.
Sorry.
What on earth was that? It should work.
6 eggs.
She's there, people. Right, I'm making this all of the time. Hello everybody, how you doing? I hope you're all doing really well. Welcome back to my channel and to a very highly requested, highly anticipated video. I'm going to be making pasta from scratch. It was very highly requested on Instagram and on YouTube. If you've been watching me for a while, you will know that I got a pasta machine for Christmas a year ago. If you want to watch that video, I'm going to link it down below. A lot of people have requested me to make this pasta. I'm going to put it to use. Anne and Dave, if you're watching, they're my auntie and uncle. They got me the machine. I'm doing it. It's taken me a year. But I can't do it alone. I need some help. A lot of you asked Mr. Carrington. He's currently in China when I'm filming this, so come along, come in, come in. You are, you actually are. You're my little helper. A lot of people hate it when I do this as well. Because you're
So
quite short. This is Zara, for those of you who don't know, any new subscribers out there. This is Zara, she's my sister. I do this every time. Whereas my sister, she's my housemate. A lot of people seem to think that we're a couple. We aren't, unfortunately. Sorry guys, to disappoint. She's going to be helping me make pasta today. Are you excited?
Very.
You sounded so fake.
Yes!
We got this pasta machine a year ago, and it's one of those things that we've had. And
to be fair, we moved house.
I was about to say, we had it in our last flat, and it just was there, but things were so busy, and now today's a Sunday, we just thought, let's make some pasta. You literally need 2 ingredients, a bit of time. If you don't have a pasta machine,
Time?
Like a bit of time, like to make it. What did you think I meant? The herb that we bought earlier, thyme, T-H-Y-M-E.
Oh, it only said that.
You need 2 ingredients, which I will grab now. So we got this yesterday in Whole Foods. Waitrose sell it, I think, Asda and Tesco. Sorry, I'm
Really have been replaced, haven't you?
This is type O organic pasta flour, 000 grade, super fine. Got lots of gluten in there, so it'll be really good. And you need 6 large free-range eggs. So it's not a vegan recipe, but it is vegetarian. We're doing lemon, garlic, linguine with courgette. That's going to be our dinner. 2:10 in the afternoon. So apparently it takes an hour to make, and to cook it, it takes like 2 minutes. So it's going to be our dinner. So I've made me a brew. Lovely stuff.
Is it nice? I think I might have split the tea bag.
You tell me that now as I'm sipping.
Yeah, but you won't realise till you get to the bottom.
Wonderful. If you are new here, hi, I'm Luke, and don't forget to hit subscribe if you're watching, and you have been watching for a while. If you haven't subscribed, it would mean the world if you do. If you want to make this at home, by all means, I'm going to link the recipe down below.
Crack
I
on,
said, yeah.
Crack on. 6 cracked eggs.
Where did I find you? Also, just in the recipe, if you don't have a pasta machine, don't worry, you can use a rolling pin. It's just a bit more difficult. This is the machine. It's a beautiful piece of kit. It's by a brand called, I don't know,
I think it's
Atlas
on the side.
And Mercato. So basically, my auntie and uncle knew that I would love this because we went to Florence and we went to the Mercato in Florence, which is a market. So the brand I think is Mercato, but it's an Atlas 150 wellness pasta machine. It's beautiful. I'm definitely going to use it more in 2020, and it's got lots of different settings and stuff. So yeah, you need a pasta machine. And also, I'm going to be making this in a food processor, so we do have one of those, but you can just use a bowl. Right, should we get cracking? Let's go! We need some aprons. Glorious. Smooth as hell. Maybe I should adjust the height of this tripod because I feel like all we can see of you, like, go close to the lens. Hi! Okay, let's get cracking and making some pasta. I'm excited. Okay, so this is my food processor.
Sorry.
What on earth was that? Yeah, but we're going to do it in a food processor. This is a very old food processor. I probably should. I mean, it's absolutely battered.
It does the job.
It does. Maybe that might be a treat to myself. In like a couple of, oh god.
2021.
Oh, I've only just actually realised how bad this is. Yeah, definitely want to purchase.
Oh, I think you...
We've already failed and we haven't even begun. Okay, you need 600 grams of 00 pasta flour, which is this one. And basically it works on a ratio of pasta to, flour to egg, sorry. So for every 100 grams of flour, you need 1 egg. So we're using 600 grams of flour, so we need
6 eggs.
She's there, people. Okay, it's on 0.
Yeah.
Amazing, go for it. Yeah, this kitchen food processor I've had for, actually, since I got my mixer. Those are the 2 things I got for Christmas when I was 14. I asked for a food processor and a kitchen mixer.
I feel like you asked for such sensible things. Instead I was like, clippity clop shoes.
How much is in that?
725. That was quite difficult.
Right guys, we're changing it. We're going to do 4 eggs and 400 grams because I
think 5.
Right, 500 grams and 5 eggs.
Can we do half an egg? and do like 4.5.
I sometimes wonder how your brain operates. Why on earth would we do that?
Because that's like, you want to do 4, I want to do 5.
This recipe is like probably from like an Italian nonna 300 years ago. One egg.
Nonna?
Nonna, that's what the
Nonna.
Italians are.
Okay.
Nannas and nonnas. 1 egg to 100 grams of pasta. It's
Okay,
simple,
well,
it's
I'm
easy.
the English young.
And you're like, let's add half an egg.
I am the new generation of thinking.
Okay, so always a good idea when you're cracking eggs to crack them into a bowl first before you add them into the food processor, because if you get a bit of shell in, it means that you...
Like that.
I think that's shell.
Don't make me feel sick.
Yeah, that's actually no.
Whoa! Oh my god, so if we left that and put it in the warm room, it'd be a chicken.
No.
And some of them are yellow and some of them are orange.
Because it's just the batch. Also, I know people in America often do sometimes say, why do you guys have brown eggs? We just do.
What colour are their eggs?
White.
White?
I kid you not, Zara. Let that thought blow your mind. Okay, so food processor is plugged in. We're gonna start this on a relatively, well, I mean, it's only got 2 seconds. It's not great. Right, so this here has to align. This is what I'm saying, it won't activate until it's aligned. So yeah.
Is that...
Zara versus a food processor.
That's right,
Does it feel like it's locked in? Everything locked in?
Click.
Have you ever used a food processor before? Right.
Right, what do I do?
Just started on, this is the P's pulse. So we're just gonna do,
What does...
pulse is like a dun. So like if you do that, it'll just go back. See what I'm saying? So don't blend it too much, you just want it to look like breadcrumbs.
What do you want me to do?
So pop it on 1. Hey! So this is basically what you're looking for, guys. It's nice and soft.
God's sake, it's all going wrong.
It's nice and soft. It's basically like going to be nice and pliable. So we're going to tip this out onto a clean floured surface. You're going to need a lot of space, so we're going to use this whole kitchen top here. We might even move the cookbooks and scales. I need it. On the surface, we're just going to put some more of this double O flour, not a lot, just a little bit, and then tip. When you did home economics or food technology at school, did your teacher like you?
Yeah, she's called Mrs. Oak, she loved me.
I'm surprised. That's it?
Zara.
Right, yeah, so once you've got your pasta dough in a food processor, like I said, you can do it in a bowl. You just want to tip it out onto the surface. This is on a lightly floured surface, and you just want to knead it together. So like you want to bring it all together.
Me?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, perfect. And you just want to sandwich it all together and then basically bring it into a bowl. Might not seem like it's going to happen at first, but we have also just done a gym workout, so...
My arms hurt.
Do they? Yeah. So I have made pasta before, many a moon ago. It was at a restaurant in West London, called Caldesi Restaurant. Lots of Italian heritage. It's been running for decades, and Caldesi is the owner, and they did a pasta class, and it was very, very good. If I find the photos, I'll insert them on the screen now. We made ravioli, and we also made fresh lasagna pasta sheets, and learned how to make that in ragu. It was really good. So fingers crossed, with a little bit of help from Zara, who is a cooking genius. This should...
Excuse me?
This should work. Okay, so we've got some cling film, and the pasta dough is done. It's looking very smooth. Joint effort. Team effort. High five. Yes! Basically, you know when your pasta dough is done, if you press it and it springs back, so it's just like raising up. Maybe give it like a 20 more seconds. You always say I do this. You're like, that's perfect, and then I still...
you said that's perfect if I just finish that off.
Yeah. But you want to wrap it in some cling film and pop it in the fridge for at least half an hour before you're going to start using it. We're actually having this for dinner, and it's 2:30, so...
We're very prepared.
Yeah, we'll leave it in the fridge. It doesn't do any harm to staying in there, and then just obviously take it out a little bit just so it's nice and warm. And we'll come back to you guys when we're ready to roll it out. Right, okay, quite a lot of time has passed since I checked in with you guys. We had an afternoon film break with some carrots and hummus, but in the meantime...
And a milkshake.
You just had to tell people,
because
didn't you?
We
made an Oreo brownie milkshake, it was really nice. But the pasta is definitely chilled, it's nice, and well, it looks fantastic actually. It's a really lovely colour too. Wonderful. We've got our pasta machine at the ready. I think I probably would recommend halving this, so we do half each. Do you know what I mean? So, I'll bring you over and see what we do. We've clamped the pasta machine onto the work surface here, and what we're going to be doing is basically putting it on the largest setting. And what you have to do is work through the machine a couple of times. It's a really good idea as well to lightly flour your work surface you're working on, just so it doesn't stick, and also flouring the machine slightly just so it helps it run through.
Ooh!
Yes.
What's a trick?
Okay, let's give it a little knead, just to make sure it's nice. So, what you're going to want to do is just feed it into the machine and grab it on the other side like that.
I am shook.
But what we're going to do is just fold it back in on itself and run it through again. I would recommend definitely having your flour nearby just so the machine, this one actually hasn't been used before, so it might be a little bit stiff, but yeah, you want your pasta, just roll it through and then fold it in on itself and then just roll it through again. In fact, let's do it that way, purely just to get it used to being rolled, and then feed it through the other way like so. You want to do that about 3 or 4 times on the widest setting. Make sure it's all nice and smooth. Perfect, that's mine. Let's pop that to the side. Yeah, perfect. I'm going to hold it for you.
Oh my god, my arms can't do this. This requires 2 hands.
It does. So what you do is you feed, don't pull it, just feed it. So lift it. Yeah, perfect. Well done you.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. Laura has rolled her pasta out perfectly, very happy. So on the settings with the pasta machine, you've got like 0, and then you've got, I think so, but it's a bit stiff to do one-handed, but basically you go through the settings. I recommend you do it at least 6 times on the 0, and then after that just maybe once through each setting. Don't go too thin, we're not making ravioli, we're doing linguine. So I would say maybe you go to setting like 4, and we'll see what we're at then. So just keep it on, yeah, 1. If the pasta dough gets too long, you can half it, which just means your linguine strands won't be as long. Perfect. Zara's at a massive disadvantage because she's got really pointy nails, so got to be really delicate.
Weak hands.
Perfect, yeah, and then just roll and lift. Amazing, you see how it's... Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
so basically it's thinner, so the gap here
gets bigger.
Move the pasta machine over so we've got the full length of the counter. So I've moved the handle onto the tagliatelle setting. This has the thin, I think this is spaghetti, and I'm not really sure what this attachment is. I think, oh, I don't even know. Maybe it's pasta with whole, not sure. Yes, so what I'm saying is you can half that because you think, you see what I'm saying? So grab your little piece here.
Oh, shit, I've stretched it.
That's okay. And just half it directly in the middle. Yeah? Perfect. It's probably best to just like, yeah, exactly. So pick up one piece. Amazing. So your pasta's going to come out the bottom here. So I've got it, yeah? And we're just going to go through. Don't worry if it goes wrong, it's fine. We're going to make loads.
Oh, we're going.
There we go.
Sorry if
that's okay. No, it's fine. Look what's coming out here. No. Go. Woo! Look at this!
Yes!
Amazing! Oh, we lost a strand. Once it's through, you just want to dabble it in a little bit of the double O flour.
That was so it doesn't go too dry, wasn't
Exactly, and so it doesn't stick together, basically. The idea is that you just want it like that, and then you can just do little tagliatelle nests over here, like that. Oh, my turn now, guys, the pressure's on. So that's... The trick is to just have, as the Italian chef taught me, just to have like the lightest hands possible. Just so you can truly just work the pasta. Do you know what? Is that not the most satisfying thing to ever watch? But you can use this, which is a wonderful contraption. It actually dries out the pasta if you're going to make it dried. But we aren't. We're just going to go straight ahead and cook it. So this is the recipe we're using, and it's from Jariola's 5-ingredient meals. And this looks amazing. It's lemon, courgette, linguine. And you literally need linguine. I know we've made tagliatelle, but it's the same thing. But it's not, but you know.
Here we go.
Courgettes, of which we have 2. A little bit of fresh mint, parmesan, and lemon. And another kitchen gadget that I bought and never used, a spiralizer. I knew it would come in handy. And we need to spiralize 2 courgettes. So let's give it a go. Fully utilising all of the kitchen gadgets today, folks.
It's a food sharpener.
I think it's making more like ribbons. Ooh,
are you okay with that?
Yeah, it looks fab. The pasta is done. This is our 4, well, it's not done, it's about to be cooked, but these are our 4 little mounds of fresh tagliatelle.
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
Why, like, is that not raw egg?
Yes.
But we only need to cook it for like 2 minutes and it's not raw anymore. But then in a cake, you'd cook it for an hour.
So an egg binds things together. So when an egg meets a wet, dry ingredient, it goes. So then that in itself just needs to be warmed and it's fresh and it's good to go. Like you can have steak tartare with a raw egg yolk on top, and that's fine.
Oh.
Anyway, right, back to the pasta. So in a pan, a large pan, the thing is when you're making fresh pasta is you want to have a lot of surface area for the pasta to move, otherwise it just sticks together. So we're going to put that back pan on, a high-sided saucepan, sorry, and then into a shallow-ish, fairly large frying pan. You want a good glug of extra virgin olive oil, and then we're going to put that on as well, onto like a moderate heat. And then what we are going to do is fry the courgette. So I've just finely chopped some garlic. This actually isn't in the recipe, but genuinely myself and Zara really like garlic. Like it's one of our favourite things. So we're going to low and slow. In fact, actually wait, let me add the chilli as well.
Low and slow.
So yeah, we're just going to saute the garlic and chilli just to get it all nice and fragrant. I love garlic and chilli. And yeah, this pan's probably nearly ready actually. So we're going to use these rubber tongs, and they're really handy for just picking up pasta. So you can literally just grab it once this is boiling and pop it straight in. In goes the courgette with the smiley spoon. Oh god, that looks good. To be honest, this is a delicious dish on its own. If you're gluten-free, this is a really nice option. Kind of why I bought the spiralizer. What's wrong? Is it getting hot?
That's fine.
Right, a little bit more of that pasta sauce. Starchy liquid, sorry. Hot. So we have just added the tagliatelle into the pan with some fresh parmesan and a little bit of salt and pepper. So I was just getting the last of the pepper out of there. Oh my god, that looks good.
So.
Swapsies. That looks good. We're going in for the taste test. Here we are. Smells good. Smell-o-vision. Delish. Oh my
Why don't
god.
we eat pasta like that every day? That has got, and I don't mean this in a weird way, such like a good egg taste. Like it tastes so fresh. That actually tastes like pasta.
I'm speechless. The chili and the garlic. Oh my goodness.
This is incredible.
Yes. Right, I'm making this all of the time. Genuinely. Oh my goodness, so simple.
Realistically, it does not take that long. What,
No.
Like an hour?
We just took like a 5-hour break to watch a film. Right. Pasta was a roaring success. That was absolutely... We've got pling plates. We've got pling plates all around. I haven't had a glass of wine, although that would have been good with wine. Out of 10, how would you rate it? Sorry, I've done that thing where, like,
okay.
you know, when a waiter comes over to your table, like, how's
you're
the food?
enjoying the food and you're like, I would honestly say 10. It's
Yeah.
the best like veggie thing I've eaten this month.
My lips look quite pink.
They really do.
That's
They're more pink on camera than in person.
That's the chili. Yeah, do you know what? 9 out of 10. The only thing I probably would say is just a little bit less thick pasta, but you seem to love it.
See, I loved the fact that it was a little bit thick.
It had a bit of a bite to it, which I really, really liked. If you make that at home, let me know. I will actually write down the recipe in the description box rather than just linking it, because we did customise it with a little bit of chilli and garlic and whatnot, but I'm definitely going to make that again. If you like the video, as always, do give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, maybe some more pasta dishes, we were literally just saying we're going to do carbonara, ravioli, all of the above. Do give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe and let me know down below if you've got a pasta machine and if you've ever made pasta. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. See you soon. Bye.